Gong practice 179. Today is Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, 6:27 p.m. right now for me. It's been a minute since I've recorded from this location, more than a minute. It's been a month, a little over a month, and it's gone in a nice journey to Washington State, business to take care of, and hunting trip, spent time with my family, my brother, my dad, my uncle, be able to visit a lot of people. And if you watch other videos, I played a few times. I played more than I recorded, honestly. It's just so difficult with the cold and electricity and downloading and storage space, and so I had a lot more life to live to get things done during the day, and I still got to practice in almost every day, but just didn't record it. Playing for people, I brought sound to a lot of different people, a lot of different family members, got to visit their houses while I was in Washington, and some friends, met up, played for, got to just bring sound to people, and some really great experiences that were shared. And one from my sister. Now these are, I just had to share them because they're just so amazing. It's like, I haven't experienced these. I want to experience. I'm like jealous in a way, like how come I don't get to experience it? But we all see what we see and do what we do. If you've watched other things on here, you might see that video, Be Love with April Donna. That's my sister. And actually the day that video was recorded is when I did 2 different sound journeys for her, and the first one was like 15 minutes long. And she was just sitting in front of the gong outside. I start playing and go through it all, and then when I wake her up, I asked her how she felt, and she said she felt amazing. She said she first saw, like staring up at her third eye area, center of her forehead, right? That's where you're like looking with your eyes closed. She saw this white light like circle. She said it was like staring into the sun. It was just warm and just like peace, and she felt this warmth come over her body, and everything was great, and really blissful state. That's what she described. And then go back a couple hours later, not go back anywhere, I don't know why I said that, but a couple hours later I played for my mom, my uncles, and I'm trying to think who else. My sister was in there again, but she laid on the floor in the living room, and I played. And afterwards I asked her experience, and her experience was, she said she could see me, she could see everybody in the room, she could see everybody, she could see it playing, she could see herself laying on the floor. She was like, she was just floating above everybody, complete out-of-body experience through the sounds. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen to anybody else. Maybe it will, maybe it can. And she also said that it's 1,000 times better in person versus online. So if you're watching this and you're interested, sometime maybe in person it'll happen. So we'll see, who knows. Third time, a couple days, a week, not even a week later, I went over and played again for my mom, my sister, my godmother, and my nephew. And I played, and then after I woke everybody up, my sister was just still laying there. She wasn't moving. And I said, April, are you okay? April. And then she starts crying. Her eyes are just watering. Not in like a painful way. And she just said, I'm not in my body. I'm not all the way in. I'm not in. But talked really soft. And I said, start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Focus on your fingers and toes and start wiggling those, and you'll come back to yourself. Just take your time. And then she comes back in, and I asked if she was okay. She said, yeah, she was. Gong started playing, and she saw this light, this white light, and then turned to other colors, oranges and pinks and greens, and it was like it just grabbed her, like just grabbed her from her chest and started pulling her out of her body. And she went somewhere else. And she said it was amazing. I just share these because they're just experiences that other people had while I was there. My sister's experiences were amazing. My sister's an amazing person, and she's very much connected to the light. I mean, she is love, and she's awakening and it's beautiful, and I'm so happy for her. I'm also realizing as I look at myself in this camera, I should probably just shave this beard off and this head again, because it's just, why not? I don't know, maybe I should keep it. We'll see. Probably shave it. I just feel so different. Also probably put on a couple pounds while I was gone, hunting and hiking and not doing yoga every day. Yoga tomorrow morning first thing. Gotta get my yoga in. 14 days of quarantine on the island, so that's cool. Yay. But that's what it is. That's the price to be whatever it is. So that's Gong practice today. Gonna get back into recording. Today's intention is love, as always, just putting positive vibrations out there. A lot of things came to me while I was gone hunting. My family, a lot of past traumas were healed, a lot of things, wounds were exposed, and there's a lot of healing that took place. I think it was great for everybody. At least it was great for me. I believe other people learned from it, so I think so. But I've just come to the realization that, maybe not just come to it, but my motivation is to help as many as I can. And I got this master plan, and I just got to write it all out. It's in my head, it's all there. It just needs written out, step-by-step process of how to help a ton of people have decent jobs, make good money, not be taken advantage of. Live to give. Just give as much as I can. Actually was able to let everybody know at our company know how we did this year and how much bonuses we're giving out. So it was so cool to let them know, even through COVID, even through all this stuff, and buy out a business partner and all that stuff. Able to give 50% of our profits away, and it's a good amount for everybody. So I'm excited about that, and knowing that next year is going to be even more to give. 'Cause that's how it works. It'll all work that way. So, I recommend eyes closed, lying down, noise canceling headphones if you have them. Turn off your cell phone, anything that may distract you. Just be here to be present with the sounds. 30 minutes of playing, and I'll wake you up when it's done. I promise this time. I know 2-3 videos ago I didn't wake anybody up. Hopefully people woke up, but camera battery died. Anyway, if anybody watches these in succession, then it makes sense. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe nobody's watching these at all. It's possible too, which is fine, because I'm just having fun living my life and practicing for me. And I'm really looking forward, honestly, to getting back into a daily practice, even though I was practicing most of the time while I was gone. Most days I practiced. It's not the same as doing it at different locations, different setup, different whatever. Like this, I'm practicing now. It's just me. It's me and you and whoever else is on the other side of these monitors, right? But it's just different when I'm just me and not playing for other people. I enjoy playing for other people, but I found that playing for other people is not my practice. Like, it's not the same. It is, but it's not. I don't know how else to explain it. This is, when I'm playing for other people, I don't know, it's just different. When I play for myself, it's like I get lost more at times. Plus, it was really cold for the last part where I was playing up in the mountains. It was freezing. It was freezing outside. One day it was 5 degrees. 5 degrees in the morning when hunting. What was I thinking? Well, whatever. Anyway, back to this Gong thing, because that's what we're here for, or at least maybe we're not here. Maybe no one's here at all. I don't know. That's me scratching my shoulder. As you couldn't tell yourself, like I need to describe what's happening. Anyway, I'm going to start playing in a moment. Go ahead and focus on your breath, however you like. Inhale through your nose, exhale out of your mouth if you want. Inhale through your nose, exhale out of your nose. There's different grounding techniques to breathing. There's box breathing, all these different ways. Just breathe. Just focus on your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth is the easiest thing to do. And if your mind starts wandering, come back to your breath. And I'll wake you up when it's done. Sorry, a little rusty. You have to think about all the things that I maybe used to say, or maybe it should be different if that's what it is, constant change. If it was the same, then what fun would that be? So, oh yeah, I don't recommend driving a car operating any heavy equipment. Otherwise, you can be wide awake if you want, you sit around, do whatever you want, but I think you get more out of it if you're just being present with the sound, noise canceling headphones. Just lie there and take it all in. Again, in person is way better than this, but this is something, and I'm really just playing for myself, just sharing it with whoever wants to watch it. So thank you very much. Wake up when it's done. Breathe. Just breathe. Slowly come back to yourself. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Wiggling your fingers and toes at your own time. There's no rush. You can just lie there and listen to me talk. Or just stay asleep if you like. It's your life. It's okay. Just a moment of appreciation of being present with the sound. I feel so much better after playing, not saying I wasn't feeling good beforehand, but I can just feel like I'm more clear, I'm recharged. I've mentioned before in other videos, but I find myself just looking at the ground. I'm not even looking at the gong when I'm striking it. I'm just playing. Playing like a child plays in the sand, pushes rock in the dirt like a car. My brother showed me a video of his grandson the other day. And he said, remember when I was like that? And you gave two shits. Just did what you gotta do. And you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm just being me, as my sister says. Just do you. You do you. I've been doing me for a long time. And I've known that it's always been my choice to be who I want to be. And at times I put on different masks, different characters, I guess, to try to be somebody for somebody else, thinking that was the answer. But it wasn't. The answer is finding the child that's inside, the same child that was there when you were that little. When you were born, you came into this world with so much knowledge already ingrained from wherever you came from before, unless you happen to be brand new, which is possible. A lot of brand new people out there, a lot of people out there on their second or fifth time around. Who knows what we know when we're born? I know inside, the light inside, the child inside, you find that child that just wants to be, that's fine sitting in the grass, playing with dirt, that's just present in the moment. You find that child. And you let that child grow inside you and be you. Let it take control. You can still be serious and have work to get done. You can still pay your bills. You can still be an adult. But don't lose the child inside. Let that child free every day. And that's one thing about playing the gong for me is I'm just playing. Just playing in the truest sense. Just living and just being. And so many people are afraid to play. They've been told you're not supposed to play anymore. Act like an adult. I don't know what an adult is, other than an age after 18, but I mean, like, how are you supposed to act like an adult? Why not just be? Be who you are. I love to make myself laugh, make stupid faces all the time, just different ones, you know, because it's funny. I like to smile. I'll tell myself jokes. I just laugh how ridiculous my life is, how beautiful it is, how amazing it is, how grateful I am for it. It's truly a dream, an illusion, or mathematical code. Whatever it is, it's amazing. It brings me to the 5 principles of Reiki. Just for today I will not anger. Just for today I will not worry. Just for today I'll be grateful. Every day I'm grateful. Every day. Just for today I'll be kind to others. And just for today I'll focus on my work. Oftentimes, your kindness is not well received because so many people think you want something from them. It's rather sad that we've come into a society where we reject help from strangers because they might want something from us. And I'm working towards that, of just accepting help. People say, hey, do you need help with that? Yeah, I guess I do. Maybe not for me to do anything different or any faster, but to give them an opportunity to help. Because if I'm not willing to accept help, then how will others accept the help that I want to give? Live to give. Man. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking a moment to be with the sounds. And if you have any comments about the sounds, or something that you're curious about how the sound was made, or you liked a particular part, or you wish there was more of another part or not so much of the other, or something like that, feel free to comment below. Comment below if you experienced anything, you experienced any, saw something, felt something, or whatever. Right below. Just let people know what it was. It's okay. Just share our experiences. We can learn from each other. That's what we're here for, to learn, to grow, to understand what we are as beings. And I believe I understand a little. Not very much at all. But what I know, or what I think I know, works for me. And so I'll continue to do it. But tomorrow I'll learn something else, and my thoughts will change. Because that's the only constant, is change. If you're stuck in your ways, if you haven't picked up a book in a while, if you haven't listened to a different point of view in a while, you're stagnant. I imagine though, if you've listened this far, you're probably not stagnant. You're probably already starting to awaken. Because most stagnant people wouldn't take time to listen to me talk. And it's okay, because there might not be anybody on the other side of this camera. And I'm just talking to myself, as I would in a mirror if this camera wasn't here. That might sound crazy, but it's my life. It's what it is. It always has been. Always fascinated by looking at them, looking in the mirror, because I'm curious who's looking back. This last weekend was Halloween, and I dressed up as Michael Myers, doing it since I was 16 or 17 years old, and a handful of years I didn't do because my mask got ruined. Had to buy a new one. It took me a while to find one that I really liked, because I'm just very particular about things. Why, I don't know, just what it is. But I get into the character and I can stand still for a long time, no movement. It's easy because you can't see my face. I'm laughing the whole time. I'm smiling. You can't see that. You can just see the face. And I love it because it brings joy to people. It's the mind. It lets the mind do what it wants to do. The mind sees somebody in a mask and they make up their judgments and what it is, where nothing's being done to them. It's just the mind. But I also like it because I feel truly free, in a sense that when I look through those eye slots of the mask, I know what people see. They see the mask, they see the blue coveralls, they see something stationary that looks fake. That's what they see, and when it moves they get surprised. But when I'm not wearing a mask, when I'm just me, as I am right now, I don't really know what people see. Nobody really does. But if you choose the character that you want to be, if you choose who you want to be, then through your actions people will see who you are. It doesn't matter. It's all growth for myself, talking out loud, making realizations. Growth for others too, perhaps. Anyway, I should end this video because I'm just drifting. And that's what happens at times. Oops. So thank you for listening. Sorry for just rambling about whatever I was rambling about. And we're not really sorry. I mean, I am, but I'm not sorry. That's what I do. My sister said, don't apologize for speaking words, right? Like, why my brain goes where it goes, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I'll make another video tomorrow and get these videos going because today's video 179. So tomorrow's 180, so almost halfway through the 360. Thank you for being here. I love you. Something I'm not afraid to say is that I love people. My sister's a great, my sister's awesome. Check out the video Be Love with April Donna if you haven't done so. Let me say that really fast. Check out the video of Being Loved with April Donna if you haven't done so. She's awesome. She loves so much more. She's like this bright light that I don't even know. She's amazing. Say she's brighter than I am, but then I don't know how she sees me. She says she sees me that way. Do we know? That's the thing about the mask. The mask, I know what people see, but when I'm like this, I don't know what they see. I just keep doing me the best I can and trying to help where I can. So, back to more rambling, I guess. Sorry about that. Not sorry, but just saying I am because I said I was going to end it and I didn't end it, so I just keep talking. But you could have ended it whenever you wanted to because you're on the control of this thing. I'm not really in control of any of it. You could have stopped 10 minutes ago and I wouldn't even know, right? We stay to the end, but what is the end? Go down that rabbit hole. Laugh more, love more, and smile more. Pretty sure I'm gonna shave this beard off soon, a couple days. I'm in quarantine for 2 weeks, so maybe I'll grow it out for 2 weeks and shave it. I don't know. I'm going back to Washington in December, so it's gonna be cold. It grew rather fast while I was in the woods because it was cold. 5 degrees one day. I mentioned that earlier. I've mentioned in other videos, I think. It was cold. And it was my choice to be there, and I enjoyed it. And you gotta go through it. Can't always be sunshines and rainbows. Well, it can be, but it's good to get cold every once in a while. Reconnect to nature. Sleep in a tent. Be under the stars. No electricity. Or minimal electricity. We have power out there, but still how to boil our water on a stove. Anyway, that's where you boil your water anyways, on a stove. I mean, camp stove. How else do you boil water unless it's electric? Man, I should really think before I speak sometimes. Anyway, have a great night. Thank you for listening. Like I said, laugh more, love more, and smile more. I love you. Thank you. Thank you.